I want you, every single one of you, whether you're sitting here in the auditorium or watching from somewhere else, to ask yourself this simple question: what can you do for our planet? I know this question must have been pushed on you multiple times, but let me give you some context. Imagine we're living in a utopian world in 2070 where the temperature has been brought back to pre industrial revolution levels. Over there, your grandchildren are assigned a history project to write about this crisis that we faced in the 2020s and their family's role in it. What would you want them to write about you? Hi, I'm Ishaan Abburi, and today I'm going to be talking about food, an integral part of our lives. Whether it's biryani and gulab jamun at a special family gathering, or simply a late night craving for Domino's at 12 a.m., the food we eat defines us in more ways than one could possibly imagine. But not only us, our food choices also have a huge impact on the planet. Today, food contributes to about 15% of global warming worldwide. And I'm sure everyone in the audience has heard of veganism. No meat, no dairy, no poultry, basically, no animal products. And this is definitely the best diet to adopt for combating climate change. But I hate to say it, I'm not a vegan. Dairy and eggs are simply way too important for my diet. And while it's not perfect, I am a vegetarian. This still saves a ton of greenhouse gases, like methane, from being released into the atmosphere, from what would otherwise go in animal processing and breeding. But most of you sitting here in this auditorium, as in the world, well, 78% if you like your numbers, are non vegetarian. And I'm not necessarily saying this in a judgmental way, because eating meat has its health benefits. And whenever I try to confront someone about this topic, they say they won't leave it because it's, well, tasty. And then the argument inevitably turns against me for eating grass. So, but many influencers in today's world have also made a habit of mocking vegetarians for voicing their opinions, like Nigel Ung and Piers Morgan. And while I completely disagree with this extreme philosophy, branded by some as being conservative, to avoid all the toxicity and at the risk of harping the same string, I would like to talk about how you can eat and grow vegetarian food in a more healthy way without necessarily delving into why meat is bad. The AIB International blog estimates that around 100 million people are affected by foodborne diseases in just India, out of which 12 lakh people die. 100 million people. Take some time to think about how big a number that is. It's more than the number of people that live in 176 countries today and more than the combined population of the UK and Poland. But despite the apparent scale of this problem, do you ever hear any politician mentioning this in their speeches? Or do you ever hear the Indian media talk about this issue and potential solutions to it? No, because this issue doesn't really affect them. Their money still keeps rolling in from the higher echelon of society to fuel campaigns based on problems that don't really matter to the common man. To explain to you how big of a problem this is, I'll give an example. As a show of hands, how many of you here like eating watermelons? Well, as apparently all of you. So, obviously, it's an extremely juicy and sweet fruit, and it's great for combating this heat wave the world is facing. But, and it's healthy, right? I mean, it's very nutritious and it basically has no calories because it's primarily made out of water. But what if I tell you that might not be the case? A recent investigation done by the health ministry in Karnataka found that street vendors still have the terrible practice of injecting watermelons with colored sugar syrup. And this problem, it's not only based on fruits. It's present everywhere. Whether you eat gobi Manchurian or cotton candy, there are extremely toxic, cancer giving chemicals which are omnipresent, like sunset yellow, amaranth, etc. Another region where chronic food instability is fueled by government failure is the Sahel. The Sahel is a region in which it's sandwiched between the Sahara Desert to the north and the African tropics to the south. Since the start of the 2020s, a series of coups have taken out pre-existing regimes in this region. And 6 countries have gone from family-style monarchies to straight-out military dictatorships, and quite amazingly, with the support of the people. You see, the Sahel constitutes the modern region of France Afrique, which basically translates to French Africa. It is a series of countries that are supposedly independent but are still plundered of their land, resources, and humans by the French. And the sad part about all of this is before the French came into Sahel in around the 1600s, it was one of the richest regions in the world where there were lush forests and food was in abundance. It is also rumored that the richest man alive ever lived in the Sahel. But amid these political tensions, mixed with extreme climate change, unsustainable farming practices like overgrazing and deforestation, the Sahel has turned into a hotspot for soil erosion and invariably desertification. So, what does this tell us? After the French troops have been replaced by Russian ones, the Russians military group, the African Wagner Corps, doesn't really care about the citizens. So a place wherein food is in such little quantity has become the site for a huge proxy war between France and Russia. And what pains me about this, and should hurt you too, is that there's a solution to this issue, a defined one. It's a farming model proposed by the UN to make sure that farms are more productive in a sustainable manner, though. Agroforestry is a land use management system which combines agricultural and forestry techniques to create more diverse, healthy, and profitable environments. It's basically a place where trees are grown among farm or pastures. It has multiple benefits, ranging from reduced soil erosion to increased biodiversity. And so, listen to me. There's a way in which farming can be made cheaper, a method for global reforestation, and can double the amount of crops that are currently harvested. Why aren't we doing this? Every year, we're losing 117.2 million people and land the size of Bulgaria to climate change and desertification. Something has to be done, and now. Another mind-boggling thing about agroforestry is it's completely organic. No pesticides are used. Now, before you come at me with the like, what's that good for anyway, or it's so expensive, well, for the first one, multiple studies support the hypothesis I formed. Organic food is great for you. A 2014 article published in the British Journal for Nutrition found that organically produced crops have 68% more antioxidants than non-organic ones, which is basically comparable to eating 1 to 2 extra portions of fruit and veg. It also found that cadmium, a cancer-related chemical, was 52% higher in non-organically grown produce. So, with all of this health benefits for us and the planet, doesn't it seem okay to splurge a bit extra? And now some of you might be thinking, how is this even feasible, especially in a literal war zone and in a developing country like India? For that, I back my claim with freebies. Freebies are basically things given by the government to certain sections of society, like money or goods. Like last year in Karnataka, a huge part of Congress's campaign was this. 1,500 for recently unemployed youth, 3,000 per month for below poverty line families. You get it. And this is where my idea comes in. Instead of giving people the money directly, Why doesn't the government teach them specialized skills that could help them in their job? Like the government could send a team of ecologists to each village in, let's say, Karnataka to explain the concept of agroforestry to farmers. I know this is a definitely more hard-working option for the government. They need to put in a lot of effort to make this happen. But seeing the combined threat of climate change and food diseases, I don't know what could possibly be more important to them right now. And some of you might be shocked when I say that I have experienced agroforestry. I've had the privilege to see it. To help you explain where I acquired this passion for spreading the message about agroforestry, let me take you on a special place of my childhood. Every summer vacation, I would go to my grandparents' farm. It's this huge plot of land just beside the city of Tumkur. It's a place of utmost divinity and sanctity, while also being the place for many intense games of chauka bhara and tag, or otherwise simply a place to lie down and relax. But what always stood out to me in that place, and what I longed for the most when I was not there, was hands down the food. The delectable paisam, the kosamri salad, and most famously, Ajji Saru. Every lunch, it would be placed on the dining table, and it would coat the room with its heavenly aroma. And I feel that it was indeed so special that if it had been placed in a posh fancy restaurant in London or New York, my grandmom's Michelin stars would surpass any other chefs today. And then I started to wonder, what is so special about the saru made on this farm? But when the answer struck me, it seemed so obvious. Freshly picked tomatoes from green saplings and home squeezed tamarind pulp were bound to outdo anything that mega corporations could give us, since they are more focused on lower production costs than seeing to the safety of their consumers. All these organically grown vegetables, mixed with hand roasted spices, and of course, a touch of love, are bound to be extraordinary for your taste buds and your body. So, did my grandma save the planet by buying a gazillion solar panels and windmills? No, she did it by finding her role. She took a step back to her childhood, to her home. And that's what I want each and every one of you to do too. Find your role. Remember that question I asked you at the beginning of the talk? Well, here I am talking about my grandmother. What do you want your grandchildren to say about you? What did you do in this fight against climate change? So, for those of you who thought, okay, I'll install a solar panel and I'll grow 10 trees in my neighborhood, well, that's all good and that's a great thing to do. It just seems like something you would have already done and something that you're thinking of more for the sake of this talk. What I'm talking about is lifestyle choices. And that's why I've been going on and on about food. Every small things in this fight for us, for humanity and our planet counts. So, next time you walk into the supermarket, make sure to check out the organic section. Or the next time you open Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, see what your local city body is doing to help farmers and maybe vote accordingly. And if you can't do that, just feel empathy. Empathy for the kids who are starving right now in Gaza and Ukraine. Empathy for the people's houses who have burnt down in Portugal and Australia, or whose families have been washed out in the Pacific Islands. You know, we all don't have to be Greta Thunbergs. But doesn't that make us even more special in a way? All 8 billion of us, with our own inputs coming together. Like how different spices combine perfectly in a bowl of saru. I would like to end this talk by saying, food indeed makes the world go around, but right now it can be the key to saving it. Thank you.